Los Angeles motorcycle accident attorney Steve Sweat here. It's devastating when you're involved in a motorcycle crash in and around Los Angeles. It's very dangerous to ride a motorcycle, as most riders know, and that goes for pretty much all of California. The drivers are not looking out for motorcycle riders many times, and they do stupid things like make left-hand turns in front of them, or make unsafe lane changes on the freeway and clip them, or many other common accident scenarios. So the first thing to do, obviously, is if you're involved in an accident and you're able to get off your bike, get out of traffic, is to assess your injuries, call 911, ask for both police and an ambulance if necessary. When an accident happens on the freeway, CHP will come out. They usually do a very good job of doing comprehensive report. You should get a little white postcard from the CHP officer with something called an NCIC number on it, so that you can get that report later. It's often more difficult with LAPD and some of the local agencies to get them to do a report, but if there's any injury involved, they're by law supposed to do a police report. So get that, get your injuries evaluated and treated as soon as possible. Take that ambulance ride to the hospital if necessary. Follow up with your doctor. Get x-rays, get MRIs, CT head scans, anything that the medical professionals feel you need to assess your injuries. And that includes, closed head injuries, even if you're wearing a helmet. So head CT scans, MRIs are the most common diagnostic tools for closed head injuries. You should report it to your insurance and get a claim number for the other party's insurance, the at-fault party. Do not give any recorded statements over the phone to any of the adjusters until you get an attorney retained. Motorcycle accidents, unfortunately, are often blamed on the motorcyclist, or at least partial blame is put on the motorcyclist. California is what's called a comparative fault state, so even if you're deemed partially at fault, it doesn't mean you don't have a claim, and you can still pursue a claim. It just might be reduced by your percentage of fault. So it's best to consult an attorney about all of that before you get involved with giving statements to insurance claims adjusters. What are you entitled to? You're entitled to medical expenses paid, past, present, future, lost income. The biggest component usually is pain and suffering, which is not just physical pain, but the disruption that it causes to your lifestyle. There's an economic value that we attach to that under California law, and an attorney is best able to maximize that value based upon their experience and presenting claims the proper way with the proper documentation. Why choose an attorney? Again, motorcycle accident cases are sometimes tough on liability. An attorney has access to investigators, accident reconstructionists, all sorts of expertise to make sure that you prevail on liability and are compensated to the maximum extent for your damages. So I hope that's helpful. If you're ever involved in a motorcycle accident in Los Angeles or anywhere in California, call us toll free at 866-966-5240, or visit us on the web at victimslawyer.com. We've got a ton of good resources for motorcycle riders on our website. Thanks.